Hi, I'm Melanie Bacon, the HR Director for Island County. Welcome to our walkthrough for using Vimly's Simon system to enroll in the 2020 benefits offered through WCIF for Island County employees. The good news is this is a very easy system to use, one of the easiest systems we have in HR, frankly. The bad news is Vimly has included a couple of annoying trapdoors that can mess you up if you aren't paying attention. But I will be pointing those trapdoors out to you as we go through this so you won't get lost. Now there is only two significant changes from 2019. The first is we're moving from Kaiser to Primera. So your default medical will be the Primera option closest to the Kaiser plan you have in 2019. The second change is, for the first time this year, we are making MetLife ancillary benefits available to you. But one of the trapdoors is you have to go through the entire enrollment platform before you can access those plans. So let's get started. The URL for this site is wcif.simon365.com. That's wcif.simon365.com. If you don't remember it, just contact HR. If you don't have a username from last year or don't remember that, contact HR and we'll send you a new invite. Or you can go here. If you've never had a username and you don't want to ask HR to send you an invitation, you can just invite yourself by clicking on register below the sign-in area on that last page. You enter your personal info as requested. Your registration code is WCIF 2017. But anyway, once your account's set up, you put your username and press next. Then put in your password and click sign in. You want to be on your dashboard, which will probably be the first screen you see. So click on Open Enrollment. If it won't let you click on Open Enrollment, it's probably your browser. If you have Chrome as one of your browser options, use that instead because we know you can get into the Open Enrollment site with Chrome. Now the first page is where they make sure they have the correct info about you. If there's anything you change on this page, please be sure to contact HR to let us know about those changes as well. So then click on Dependents. If you don't have any dependents, you can just click on Benefits. But if you have dependents and you want to check on who's listed, if you want to add a dependent or you want to remove one, click on Add a Dependent. So if you clicked on Add a Dependent, then this is where you add or remove dependents who will also be on some or all of your insurance plans. Now once you've added or removed your dependents, you click on Next Benefits. Okay, first benefit, medical insurance. Now we're offering two medical insurance plans in 2020. The Primera PPO 5000, which comes with the $4,000 notional HRA or $6,000 HRA for families. And the second is the Primera High Deductible Health Plan, which comes with the $2,000 health savings account or $4,000 for families. Now, if you don't understand the difference between these two plans, check out your enrollment guide you got at the Benefits Fair or download an enrollment guide from the HR SharePoint site. Now, the first plan they show is the High Deductible Health Plan. Since this is my personal enrollment we're going through, that's the plan I'm defaulted to here because I have that plan in 2019. So I'm given the option to remove it if I wish to change to the 5000 plan that has the notional HRA. So let's scroll down. Now our standard plan, the one most employees are on, is the PPO 5000 plan, which shows up second on the page. Please make sure you're only signed up for one medical plan. Once you've made your selection, you have two options, and this is where the first trapdoor appears. Now, if you're done with making selections and you just want to do your digital signature and get out of this website, then by all means click on the Next Beneficiaries icon at the upper right. But if you still have insurance options you want to make, like maybe you want to take voluntary vision for the first time, or maybe you want to sign up for one of the new MetLife plans, don't click on that option. If you want to look at or sign up for any other benefits, click on the icon that says Next Dental at the bottom of the screen. So what would have happened if you'd clicked on the Next Beneficiaries icon at the top right on that previous screen? Well, it would have taken you to this page where you select your beneficiaries for your life insurance, which is very important. But you're not ready to do that yet because you're still selecting your insurance plans. And as you can see, if you look at the screen, it doesn't take you back to benefits. Instead, it's the last screen you go on before you review the summary of plans you've selected and sign off. But we didn't click on this page. Instead, we clicked on Next Dental at the bottom of the medical plans page. So let's look at that. Now, we offer 3 dental plans at Island County. The base plan, which is the top one that shows here, that's offered for free to all Island County employees who are regularly scheduled to work 30 hours or more. Employees can choose to buy up to one of our 2 richer plans, the Delta Dental Buy-Up or the Willamette Dental Plan. So let's scroll down to see the rest of the Dental Buy-Up and the Willamette Plan. Because I have the Delta Dental Buy-Up, this is where I can remove that plan and add a different one if I want. Now please make sure that you're signed up for only one dental plan. Last year we had an issue with people being signed up in more than one and had to go in and work with them to identify which one they wanted. You'd think that the system would keep you from being signed up in more than one plan, but no, it won't. So once you've made your one dental selection, then we have our second trap door. Again, if you're done with making selections and you just want to do your digital signature and get out, then by all means click on the next beneficiaries icon at the upper right. But if you still have insurance options you want to make, don't click on that icon. If you want to look at or sign up for any other benefits, click instead on the icon at the bottom of the screen that says Next Vision. So if you want to sign up for Vision, this is where you do that. Again, if you're wondering what's covered in our vision plan or our dental plans or any of our other plans offered in 2020, check your benefits enrollment guide. If you don't have one and don't want to search through our SharePoint site to find one, just contact us in HR and we'll be happy to send one out to you. Time for the third trapdoor. Are you done with making selections? Just want to do your digital signature, get out, then click on the next beneficiaries icon at the upper right. But if you still have insurance options you want to make, don't do that. If you want to look at or sign up for any other benefits, again, click instead at the icon at the bottom of the screen that says Next Life. So we're now on trap door number 4. This screen makes it look like you can select either a $24,000 life insurance policy or a $25,000 life insurance policy. But no. This is the plan. The plan number 1, the $24,000 plan, is the plan that the county gives you for free if you are not in one of the guilds and you are regularly scheduled to work 20 hours per week or 10 hours per week if you're in solid waste. If this site shows that you have this life insurance, please don't remove it. You're not paying for it. The county is paying for it. Now the second plan, is the plan that the county gives you for free if you're in one of the sheriff's guilds. If it shows that you have it, again, don't remove it. And if it says you can add it, please don't. We're only going to go in and take it away from you if you're not eligible. So then trapdoor 5, same old, you know what to do, what not to do here. So we're on to the next page, which is the standard life, standard insurance for dependent basic life. Now this is another one of those goofy ones. Don't remove it when it says you can remove it because you don't pay for it. And I know that maybe you don't have dependents and you didn't want to have insurance on them. It doesn't matter. This is a little life insurance policy that the county pays for all employees to have for their dependents, whether or not such people exist or not. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it is. And I've had long conversations with Vimly about why they include things here on Simon that I don't want them to include. And for the most part, they just ignore me, so we'll try again next year. And you know what all these are about. But so this is just consider this informational, that you have dependent life insurance for your dependents, whether you have dependents or no. So this next page is a voluntary accidental death and dismemberment plan. Now here it shows that I have this plan, and I have it because I bought it last year. If you have never selected this plan, if you've never bought a voluntary accidental death and dismemberment, it's going to give you the option to add it to your cart. If you choose to add it to your cart, you may need to fill out some additional paperwork to show your insurability. And you know what these things are. So we're going to go to supplemental life. Now supplemental life, this is a voluntary life insurance plan. And on this screen, you'll see it shows that I have it because last year I bought this supplemental life plan. And like the voluntary AD&D, if you haven't selected this plan in the past, it's going to give you the option to add it to your cart. If you choose to add it to your cart, you may need to fill out some paperwork, again, to show your insurability. And again, with the trapdoors. So we're going to go into spouse life. Now this is the page to choose voluntary term life insurance for your spouse. So if you want that, this is where you'd add it to your cart. Same old, same old. Going to go to short-term disability. So these are our voluntary short-term disability plans that go along with our long-term disability plans. Now there is a big change in 2020. With Washington State's new paid family and medical leave that becomes available this next year, short-term disability plans will pay out virtually no benefit once that goes in effect. So in recognition of this, the cost of these plans to you is decreasing by about 90%. So that's the thing to think about. You could buy them, it'll be really cheap, but they probably won't do you any good. Now we're going to go look at spouse AD&D. This is where you'd select or remove your spouse's voluntary accidental death and dismemberment. If you have a spouse and you're interested in AD&D or don't want it anymore, that's where you do that. And then we have these again. So now we're going to look at child AD&D. Same kind of story. If you have children or other dependents other than your spouse, this is where you could select or remove accidental death and dismemberment plans for them. Now, if you want voluntary life insurance for your children or your other dependents other than your spouse, this is where you could select or remove that voluntary life insurance plan for them. Now, this is another page that I wish Vimly would not show you, or at least wouldn't give you the option to remove, right? That kind of choice just adds to the accounting confusion. Now, this is your CDHP. Most people don't have any idea what CDHP is. It stands for Consumer Driven Health Plan. And what it is the administration fee that the county pays to Vimly to manage your flexible spending account or your health savings account or your notional HRA. So you don't want to remove that plan. If you have the PPO 5000 or you have the high deductible health plan or you have a flexible spending account, you have a CDHP because the county's paying Vimly to manage those things for you. So this kind of choice just adds to the accounting confusion. Please don't remove it. Now, this one is our wonderful EAP, which is such a great benefit. It's totally free to all employees, no matter how many hours they work. So why does Vimly have this little button here that says for us to add it to our cart? Well, you got me. So don't do it. You don't pay for it, the county does. And we pay for everybody based on how many people we have in our payroll system. It has nothing to do with any individual signing up for it. And so maybe if you add it to your cart, it's possible we could pay for you twice, and there's no reason for us to have to do that. So don't add it. The next screen is the MetLife plans. Finally, you have a chance to sign up for one of our new MetLife plans. Now they have 3 plans. All 3 plans have a high and low option depending on how much insurance you want to buy. This is the page to select one of the MetLife accident plans. And you can find more information about these plans, including the rates, in the Open Enrollment Guide. And again, they're doing that to us. So the next one is the LTD buy-up. So I guess they thought it would be too easy to have all the new MetLife plans in one place. So instead, here is where you can select a long-term disability buy-up plan through the standard. Now, if you've not selected this LTD plan in the past and you choose to select it now, you might have to fill out some paperwork to show your insurability if you select it now. So this page is the second of the 3 new MetLife plans, critical illness. Again, they both, there's a high and a low plan, right? All of our 3 MetLife plans have both a high and a low plan, depending on how much insurance you want to purchase. And you can get those rates, again, in our Benefits Enrollment Guide. And this is the last of the new MetLife plans, the hospitalization, and they also have a low and a high plan. And guess what? This is the last of our insurance options to choose from. So now we can go to identify our beneficiaries using either the icon at the top right or the one at the bottom. So that's pretty nice. So this is where you can add your beneficiaries now. So click on add the beneficiary, and then after you're done with that, you can review your summary because you are done. So your summary is just going to show the plans that you elected. It's not going to show the ones that you didn't pick, but these are the ones that I elected, and so that's the ones that showed for me. And then the last screen is once you've reviewed your summary, you agree and you make your digital signature. And that's it. So thank you. Contact your HR department if you have any issues about this. We are always happy to help you.